Hi YT, it's Hauling with Naya, and I came to show you guys some of the brand new NYX items that I received. I placed an order with NYX about 5 days ago, and my package came yesterday, so I wanted to quickly come and show you guys these new items. Some of these new items are now starting to crop up in your local ULTA, but if you have not heard the good news, NYX will now be sold in CVS. So don't be surprised if you walk into your CVS and see a huge NYX stand. NYX can be purchased at Target, CVS, ULTA. So if you see any items in this video that you want and you check those places and they don't have them, you can always go to nyxcosmetics.com to pick them up. Alright, I'm not going to do well, I'll try and do swatches. I just didn't want to make this video super long. The first thing I did was I picked up one of the new NYX Angel Veil face protecting primers, and it comes in a package like this. I have not opened this yet because I have so many primers open, but I do want to give it a try. I will kind of at some point open it up, try it out, and somewhere in some future videos I will probably tell you guys how I feel about that. The next thing I did was I picked up two palettes. The first one I picked up is called Sex Bomb Femme Fatale, and it looks like this. And these palettes were like $7.50. I probably should have tried to wait for IMATS because NYX will be at IMATS, but I went on ahead. So I got this one more so because of this red. It is very difficult to create a nice true red matte eyeshadow. So anytime I see one, I try to get it and try to play with it. So that is Sex Bomb. And then the other one that I picked up is called the Adorable palette. And the Adorable one has pretty much like your nude colors. And it looks like this. Alright, the next thing I picked up was I ordered two more matte lipsticks. And this very first one that I picked up is called Eden. And Eden is this really beautiful blue-based red. And there is Eden. And there is a swatch on my hand. The very next one that I got is called Street Cred. And Street Cred looks like this. Really pretty. And there's a total of 11 new matte shades. So here is Street Cred. I now officially own 6 of those 11. The rest of them are like nude, peachy nudes, pinky nudes. And since Maybelline brought out that awesome nude collection, I decided to kind of pass on those. I think I have maybe 1 or 2. Alright, so now the next thing that I wanted to show you guys was I picked up 2 of the NYX Blush Illuminating Bronzers. And these are baked items. And they come in a package like this. And you know that these are like the new products because the new products will now have this little bowl closure thing on it. So this very first one that I got is called Statement Red. And there is Statement Red. It has some very fine shimmer in it. Nothing too shimmery. There it is on my finger. And here it is swatched out on my hand. The next one that I got is called Foreplay. And here is Foreplay. And Foreplay is like a peachy pink shade. Because these are baked, I haven't seen one that's like matte. I think they all have like some very small shimmer particles in it. So there is a swatch of Foreplay. And then the last thing I did was I picked up 15 of the new hot single eyeshadows. So I'm going to quickly run through them. This first one is called Raven. And Raven looks like this. And this is like a really gray and black. It's really, really pretty. So that is Raven. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. This very next one is called Dank, D-A-N-K. And Dank looks like this. It's a really pretty lime green. Some of these are hard to open. So here is Dank. And there it is, swatched out on my finger. And here it is, swatched out on my hand. This very next one that I have is called Showgirl. And there is Showgirl. Just a really pretty coppery color. And here it is, swatched out on my hand. This very next one is called After Party. And After Party is this really, really beautiful kind of olivey green. Here it is, swatched on my finger. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. This next one that I have is called Electroshock. And here is a swatch of Electroshock. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. The very next one I have is called Addiction. And here is Addiction. And here it is, swatched out on my hand. This very, very next one is called Fetish. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. This very next one is called Wild Orchid. Oh, my stomach. I need to eat. And there is Wild Orchid. There it is, swatched out on my finger. And here it is, swatched out on my hand. Alright, let me clean up my hand here. We have 2, 4, 6. We have 7 more to go. This next one is called Turn It Up. And there is Turn It Up. Here it is, swatched out on my finger. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. This next one is called Moon Rock. And there is Moon Rock. Here it is, swatched out on my finger. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. This very next one is called Overtaupe. And Overtaupe looks like this. There it is, swatched out on my finger. And here it is, swatched out on my hand. This next one is called Smoke and Mirrors. And Smoke and Mirrors looks like this. And I almost thought this one and what was that? Moon Rock were close, but they are different. So there is Smoke and Mirrors. and here it is swatched out on my hand. So here is Smoke and Mirrors, and then here is Moon Rock. So they are different. This next one is called Guilt Trip. And Guilt Trip is this really pretty matte brown. Here it is swatched on my finger. There it is swatched out on my hand. And then this one is called Harlequin. Just a really pretty lavender. There it is swatched out on my hand. So there is Harlequin. And the very last one that I have, this one is called Day Club. And Day Club looks like this. Just a really pretty peach with some shimmer. There it is, swatched on my finger. And here it is swatched out on my hand. So those are all the new NYX products that I picked up. And if you order from NYX and you spend at least $25 or more, you get free shipping, and I think after you get to maybe even $40 or $50, you get a free gift. And my free gift from them was this small concealer brush by NYX. Alright guys, that is everything new NYX I have. Hopefully you found these swatches helpful. So if you wanted to pick these up, if you've seen them in your store, now you have an idea of some of the colors. Alright, take care. And for all my East Coast folks, hopefully you guys are safe. You guys have dug yourself out. If you have to go out and shovel, please do it in increments. I don't want anybody to hurt themselves. Alright, enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.